If you just wanted to fuck, if you just wanted to fuck.
We really gonna break this fight down. So, y'all, when I mean I was really enjoying myself by myself at one point in time, I was really enjoying myself by myself. Like, you know, Pressure was wherever she wanted to be at in the room and in the house, in every room, as well as like y'all saw Ivory. So I didn't feel like it was anything going on. Like I hadn't had an idea at that moment that they had separated in teams. So because I was just in that room with them, off camera, I had a conversation with them. So it was kind of really like different. Like, and the conversation went because like I heard that it was teams and I was letting them know like I'm not on no team. This is my cousin and that's that. Like, you feel me? So it was just kind of weird that the atmosphere was like that when I got in the room. So when I was in the room initially, and y'all, because I'm in the scene, y'all gonna get an extra breakdown. This is the extra breakdown from my version and how I viewed it, okay? So when I walked in the room, I see Pressure, and from what I noticed, like watching it, like I walk in, I'm laughing, I'm goofy. Like, that's my natural state, you guys. Like, even though y'all see me on TV laughing and shit, like, if I don't feel like there's no beef in the air, like, I'm chilling, I'm laughing, like, you know. But that was my fault, because I should have had my guard up, but let's get back into it. So I walk in the room, and I'm hearing the bitch say, well, Pressure called us some little bitches. So that's me being there. That's what I'm thinking the argument is over. That's me being there. So watching the tape back, as I walked in that room, you hear Ivory, well, before that, you see Pressure asking Lolly, like, where you get the fan from? Like, where you buy the fan? Lolly saying that's her fan. And then y'all seen the confessional, of course, like, Lolly said that's her fan, because Pressure was, you know, she was fanning herself with the fan. So that was weird. Then you hear Ivory just out of nowhere talking about the $500. So what it looks like to me was they was down there having a conversation about the $500. I feel like in that moment, Pressure had bust them out about taking the money or something. Like, at that moment, just watching it. Because there was so many different conversations going on. You got Nye and Ivory having a side conversation. Then Ivory addresses the room. Then you got Pressure and Nye. Then you got Pressure and Lolly. Like, it was so much going on. So when Pressure and Nye about to get to fighting and shit, like, I'm still at the point to where I want to de-escalate the situation, because I'm like, y'all gonna fight over being called some little bitches? Like, look at this bitch. She bigger than y'all. Like, I don't think she meant it like that. That's what I'm feeling like, you know? So it was just a little weird. It was really giving weird. It was giving weird that this girl who I don't know, I just told her some shit like, you know, make sure you promote yourself right. Like, we just had a positive conversation. So I wasn't looking at this girl to have an angry side. And then on top of that, I hadn't even seen her fight. I wasn't in the house when she kept sneaky pookieing on Leco. So I was trying to throw that energy somewhere else. Like, you know. So when Pressure gets out the room, I kind of look back a little bit, and it's just a little too much commotion. So as I don't want to back out the room, like, I don't want to turn my back, you feel me? But I feel if I face forward and I look at you and you see, like, I'm not even tripping, I'm not expecting you to put your hands on me. Like, I don't want to back out the room and have my back turned while somebody is just clearly being aggressive. I don't want to do that. So as I'm forward to the bitch, y'all seen that shit? That bitch clocked me in my motherfucking face so motherfucking fast, but I got on that bitch. Like, I got on her immediately. And I'm going to rewind it too because I want to show y'all something. A lot of people say that Pressure didn't square up. She did. She definitely did. I'm going to show y'all where she squared up at too. She definitely squared up. Pressure did square up. Now, you're just erratic at this point. You're just a hyena right now. That's what you are. You on 10. You didn't spill drink on your friend. You didn't spill drink on me. Why I'm going to hit you? Because you spilled the drink on your friend and me. Nah, like, I'm still like, you know, and then at that time too, I don't want to fight. My hand's still kind of sore. And on top of my hand sore, like, I'm drinking. Like, I know that I'm drinking. Like, I'm not at my best. So when she hit me, I sprung into action. Now, y'all could say they didn't jump me because y'all didn't see a punch, but I did see a punch thrown. I seen the crew master, the puppet master, throw a punch. I did see that. I seen her push me. Like, I seen her give somebody the advantage over me, and that's jumping. I don't care if you don't sock me while I'm fighting your friend. If you push me to the ground while I'm fighting your friend, you jumped in. Like, I don't know what the fuck is y'all definitions of jumping somebody or helping somebody or whatever the case might be, but that was a whole lot. That was a whole lot for some bitches that I was just like cool and just talking with, but it don't even matter. At the end of the day, like, a motherfucker seen a moment and they took that moment. And then I interviewed you in person. I'm not impressed. And then you look good on Instagram. Thank you for watching, bitch. Bitch, I know you a fan, bitch. You been a fan. Shout out to Cash Out Squad, bitch. You been a fan. They helped you interview me. Like, thank you. Then she's yelling, I'm going viral. I'm going viral. You going viral? That's what you wanted? That's what you wanted. You wanted to go viral? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So that was her moment, y'all. So my mind was, I feel like I blacked out during that fight. I don't know, during that first round. So how the fuck we supposed to know? When she fired on me, Pressure wasn't even in the room. Pressure was already outside the room because I looked back and I seen security. So, like, I need y'all to really watch the show and really see, like, what the fuck was going on. Like, we were separated. So just imagine all of those people. Like, you got to think about it. And then it don't look like nobody's jumping me because bitches are sneak helping their friend. They're sneaking helping somebody get advantage over me. Like, and then when I fell, the bitch missed. Like, that bitch was supposed to cream my shit, and she did not. She missed. She did not cream me like she wanted to when Ivory pushed me down to the ground. Now, if Ivory would have pushed me down to the ground and that girl would have, like, broke my jaw or something, I would have shot them bitches. I'm sorry. I would have been a jailer out here. Them bitches would have got shot, like, for real. Throwing water on me, all type of shit. And for the record, a bitch did not pee on herself. Like, no, wasn't me. Y'all had me fucked up. But anyways, yeah, so I greased myself up with Vaseline, like, just hurry up and grease myself up. As I grease myself up, I'm ready to go back down there. I'm feeling like I'm sober, but I'm not really at my best, you feel me? So I came in there with intentions on grabbing her up like she was like a little bitch and just, you know, really just getting her down on the ground. Like, I didn't feel like tussling. I didn't want to tussle. I just wanted to snatch the bitch up and sock the bitch and leave it at that. That's really all I wanted to do. I was over that shit. Like, but I needed that. Like, I needed that. So when I went downstairs, boom, we get in there. Now, she was mad I had a lighter in my hand. Reason I have a lighter in my hand is because my hand is hurting and I can't make a fist. And I need something to help me make a fist. You feel me? Because I don't want to hit my finger the wrong way. So I didn't have the lighter to try to injure her with the lighter. Like, that wasn't my intention. The lighter was to give me an advantage because, again, I really didn't want to fight, but I fought. But I needed something to help me make a fist because I could not make a fist. Like, at that moment in time, my hand was hurting. Like, I had just took that brace off my hand and my hand was like just a little swollen still. So I was waiting for my hand to swell down a little bit. It's no excuse, but I'm just telling y'all the real, and that's what it was. So when I get in the room, like, you feel me? Like, I get a hold of her. We on the bed. And I don't give a fuck. That fat bitch, Lady Glitter Sparkles, she helped her on that bed. Because when I pinned the bitch down, the bitch, Lady Glitter Sparkles, she was doing some sneak shit on the side, like pushing me and shit. Like, I had my balance. I was pinning that bitch down so that I could sock her. But this bitch, like, she started helping her. Can we show the clip where I had her on the bed? She starts helping her. You see that? Do y'all see that? Like, she really starts helping her on the shit.